Hi, I'm Tim and you're fishing with Uncle T. Today we're going to be cooking up some whiting, croaker, and some sand trout, even a larger sand trout. Now these were caught just last weekend and I was doing a little experiment because people say sand trout and whiting don't freeze well. And I just think they don't know how to cook. So we're going to give this a shot and see what it turns out with. We're going to be using some salt, pepper, some garlic powder, some Danos, yum yum get you some, and then this new seasoning I've been trying out called For Real, and it gives it a really like an aromatic smell that I really like. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and crack open these 2 eggs. These are double yolk eggs. I'm hoping it allows it to be a little bit more stickier. That way it allows the breadcrumbs to go ahead and stick on my fish a little bit better. All right guys, let's get to it. Alright guys, so you're going to want to start by drying off your fish. You want it to be like no moisture on there. That way your seasonings can really get on there. If it's wet with like water and you put your seasonings on it, when it goes through the egg wash, it's just going to slide right off. So you got to be careful of that. I'm just going to start with some basic salt. And I don't measure anything out. I just give it a nice good shake. The next, we're going to start with the pepper. And whatever you feel comfortable with, you know. Some people don't like pepper, some people do. And I like pepper. I like to taste my food. And we're going to start with a little bit of garlic. All right, and then after that, we're gonna go with the For Real. A little bit much on there, that's okay. And this stuff just smells really good. You can really smell it. It has chunks of onion in it too, which I really like. And then we're gonna add just a little bit of the Danos. And some people, when they go ahead and cook that fish, they use only Danos seasoning, and that's fine. I like to mix the seasoning, kind of give it your own vibe, you know. All right, so there we have it. Everything is seasoned. I'm gonna go ahead and flip over these fillets real quick and season the backside of them. These 2 fillets came from a nice size sand trout that my wife caught, and it was about 14 inches. And when they get about that size, you can fillet them up. Anything smaller, we just take the backbone out of them and fry them up whole. They tend to be really good like that. Same process that we had in the beginning, just on the backside. All right, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the eggs. All right, so the first thing you do, take your egg, crack it. Let me go ahead and move that one out of the way. Go ahead and crack that second egg. These are farm fresh eggs. I recommend farm fresh eggs all the time. Just give these a good mix until the white of the egg and the yolk of the egg is 100% combined. It'll go from an orange color to a nice yellow. All right, good. Once your egg is beaten, you're ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and take our first fish and dip it in there and get started. Okay, I'm gonna start with one of the whiting. Now this whiting was only 10 inches when we caught it. And this is the fillet you get off of them when they're 10 inches. And a lot of people are like, oh, but that's a small fish. I don't wanna give it any time. You gotta remember guys, people fish freshwater and they eat perches. And that's not a dig at them. That's just going to show you that a fish this size is perfectly okay to eat. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and throw him in the fryer. Now, the key is you want your oil hot. If it's not sizzling like that, it's not ready to go in. And you just want to cook that fish for about a minute on either side. They're not big at all. All right, once you feel like your fish is ready and you start to see the outer edges get all brown and golden, just go ahead and flip it. And now you just wait. All right, now since your minute is up on either side, you're gonna go ahead and pull this all the way out. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab a spatula. When they're fully cooked like this, these fish do tend to fall apart because they're smaller. They're not gonna stay together like your redfish would. And that's what you're looking for. Nice, deep fried, golden whiting. That's gonna be awesome to eat. All right, and I'm gonna get started on getting the other ones in the oil, and let's get going. So again, these fish, they don't need a whole lot of time to cook. A minute on either side. My oil at this point is a little bit hot, so it is cooking a little bit high, but that's okay. I'll just pull it off a few seconds early. Now, if you're anything like me, you can't eat your fish without some tartar sauce, baby. But the other day, this tells you how good Danos is. I ate my fish without tartar sauce. Can you believe that? Danos, you got something, guys. All right, again, so after a minute, we'll pull it off, we'll plate it, we'll put some lime juice on it, and we're gonna enjoy some good fish. Now, again, we got 3 types of fish here. We got 2 whiting, we got 1 croaker, 2 sand trout. All right, let's go ahead and give it a nice squeeze of lime juice. And we're gonna give it to my wife to do a nice little taste test. So, if you don't mind, let me see the camera real quick. Okay. Okay.
This one, correct?
Yeah. That's the sand trout. The one that everybody is afraid to eat. Let's see, hold on, let's see that. Sorry, I'm not good with the camera. She does all the filming. That looks good. How is it? Honest opinion. It's been frozen for a week in the freezer. How is it?
It doesn't taste bad.
Okay.
It's really great. I feel like with the seasoning that you put on, it made it so much better with the flavor. I don't feel like it has a fishy flavor, so it's just edible. It's really great.
Awesome. Well, there you have it. You know, she's very picky when it comes to fish. You know, so here, let's give the whiting. I gave you both the whiting. I'll put the croaker on my plate.
Oh, this one's have the pin. Let's see.
Yeah, that doesn't have the pin bones in it, and maybe they fried all the way through. They didn't fry all the way through. No. But how is it?
It's good.
Just that one bone?
So far.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got it? Well, she knew better. She's just nervous because she's on camera. But again, on the wings of the fish, which is the belly, is going to be that rib cage, which is the pin bones. You can avoid that by just simply filling the rib cage and pulling them out. After that, there's no other bones in that fish. And, you know, you leave the skin on, it fries right up, and it tastes really great. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get to it. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. All right, guys. Thank you for watching if you've watched all the way through. We just got done eating dinner, and it was fantastic. You know, for whiting and sand trout to be that abundant in the Gulf, why not catch them and enjoy them? You know, not everything has to be a prize game fish for you to enjoy. If you can, go ahead and subscribe or even like, comment, just tell us how maybe you would cook these fish, or if you have ever tried any of these three fish. Remember, we tried sand trout, croaker, and whiting. So if you have any suggestions on what type of fish you would like to see me cook, let me know, and I'll be posting a picture right after this so you guys can see what these fish look like before I fillet them up. All right, guys, have a good day and see you soon.